So today we're going to talk about level 10, page 22, which is compositional device. So we have a list of terms over here that we need to know what they mean. The first one is a very easy one. I want you to take out your notebook, open the new page, write level 10, page 22. The first thing is called Alberti base. This one we learned very long time ago. It means down, up, middle, up. Okay, so the way that you played it is, let's say if you're in the key of C and you have a C major, try it. C major, try it. Cow eats grass, then you go down, up, middle, up, down, up, middle, up. Chord 4, down, up, middle, up, down, up, middle, up. That's called Alberti base. Okay, and then let's move on. The second one is pedal point. So pedal point, let's write it. Pedal point is when you have one single boring note. Usually it's at the left hand. Okay, most of the time student got confused between pedal point and ostinato and also repetition because it repeats a lot of the time. Okay, repetition means you repeat same notes in a group. So let's say you have C, D, E, F, then go back to C. This is one group, and then you repeat exactly the same C, D, E, F, and then go back to the C. So repeat the same notes in a group. Ostinato also repeat. Ostinato is in Italian, it actually means stubborn. So it's that repeat after again, but usually it has more than one note. So maybe it's a C, G, C, G, C, G. So repeat, and then just keep on repeat the same thing. So then pedal point, at the other hand, is the most boring one. So it's like in the level of boring, the most boring in the middle, and this is the most interesting. But they all means repeat. Okay, then you have 12-tone row. So I'm going to write 12-tone row. So 12-tone row means when you use all 12 keys. So what do you mean 12 keys? So if you look at your white keys, you have 7 notes because from C, this is C, repeat, you don't count. So from here to here, 7 notes, then you plus this 5. Total is 12. So when you have 12 notes, and then you compose a song that use only this 12, and then you repeat again, and again, it's called 12-tone row. Okay? So that is 12-tone row. Then you move on to, you will see a lot of sharps and flats. So 12 notes that has lots of sharps and flat that you use every single note. Next one is called bitonality. So bitonality usually like together to be explained with atonality. That means two different things, okay? So if you have the word tonality, it means what key you are in. When we talk about what key, that means are you in C major? Are you in D minor? Etc. That's a certain key, and usually it comes with a key signature. Key signature. Okay? Atonality means no key at all. You couldn't figure out if you know like what kind of key you are in for this piece. Bitonality means you have 2 keys that happen at the same time. Usually it's divided by hand. So let's say your right hand is in the key of C major, but your left hand is in the key of G major. Yeah, so some of the pieces is like that. Okay. The next word, ostinato, we talked about that already. Himula is about rhythm. So himula is about rhythm. So it is a irregular grouping of eighth notes. Okay, so what does that mean? So we know that we have at least two families in the 3/4 time and in the 6/8 time. The normal grouping should be like this. Okay, so this is a table I want you to draw. In 3/4 times, you should have 2 eighth notes being grouped together normally. 6/8 is 3 eighth notes being grouped together. Okay. Himula means when you have the 3/4, you'll see 3 eighth notes being grouped together. That means it's irregular because the normal way is this. This is abnormal way. Then 6/8 is, so they are opposite. So if you see 2 eighth notes being grouped together in a 6/8, that means you having a himula. Okay. Then I'm running out of space. I'm going to turn the page. The next one is modulation. So modulation. Modulation means the change of key. Change of key. That means original, let's say if you were in C major, then you modulate it to G major. And modulation has at least 4 types, okay? So I'm just going to include this. Type number 1, relative major / minor. That means C major will modulate to A minor, or A minor will modulate to C major. Then you have type 2. It's called parallel. So C major will modulate to C minor, parallel. Then you have 2 more types, actually 3 more. Type 3 is called dominant. That one is C major. You go dominant, right? Ooh, I cannot write major. Modulate to G major. So that's a dominant. And you also have subdominant. Subdominant of modulation. That means C major modulate to F major. Okay, last one. Type number 5 is by either half step or whole step. So you can also modulate from C major. Oh, this is going to be a tricky one. To a D flat. That's by half step. Usually in the vocal music. Okay, modulation. Okay, then next word on the list is sequence. Sequence is repeat same pattern in different notes. Okay, what does that mean? Let's say if you play this. That is sequence. Basically, you follow the same pattern, but then you start with different notes, okay? Then the last one, syncopation. Syncopation is about the rhythm. Okay, so it is a type of rhythm. And the easiest way to explain it is short, long, short. Short, long, short. Best example, eighth note, quarter note, eighth note, or quarter note, half note, quarter note, Or sometimes it comes in the form like this. So you have 16 note here and 16 note here, but the middle one is the 8th note. Okay, all right, so it's going to be challenging to figure out which one is which one. That's why you need to be very careful. Like look at, each of the example like this. I see a F, C, A, C, right? Down, up, middle, up, down, up, middle, up. And what happened here? And what happened here? Oh, this one here looks like that's very short, and it kind of include all 12 notes. And how about here? And some of those is repetition. Do you have repetition? Oh, sorry, you don't have repetition. And some of those looks like it's like in 2 keys. Oh, and this one is special. This quarter note here is considered 2/8 note. So you 2/8 note here, 2/8 note here, and 2/8 note here. But the previous measure has 3/8 note being grouped together. So you should know what that means. Okay, and over here I see short, long, short. Over here I see the left hand has their own flat. Looks like it's in one key, and then the right hand is in a different key. Yeah. So all this you have to figure out one by one. Ostinato usually is like 2 notes that keep repeating, or 3 notes. Repeat. I think I see it right here. The left hand repeat. Then same. Then same. Then same. At least 4 times of the left hand is the same. However, the right hand is not the same. So that is ostinato. Okay, so I hope you have fun with this. Thank you.